graphic flag, but forgot. Obviously not here for Star Wars. Well, that was way easier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, granted, it is 4 o'clock. The first day ends in 2 hours, but we literally just walked right up and got our badges and
Painless.
our merch bag.
Yay!
So I pre-ordered some stuff. Okay, let's see what's in this. We have
Look at that.
a little print.
I think we're gonna have to frame that.
I think I got this because I'm a D23 member and they sent out codes to get a little piece of swag. This is Walter's.
Is it?
Do you want me to open it?
No, I think we can all tell it's the design for the festival in a t-shirt with black.
And it says Star Wars Celebration.
Oh, it's amazing with black collars and sleeves.
And then I got, for me...
Oh yeah, that's awesome, and that is so you.
But I got, they had different options where you could get it in all English, or you could get it in all Japanese, or you could get it in the mix. And so I got the mix because I want you to be able to see that it's Star Wars, and then having Celebration and being the kanji. That makes
the most sense. Is you want to pay homage, to where you are, the special place. And
then I also got, for me, you can tell I was the one that did all the ordering.
Oh, that is awesome. Look at that thing.
So, super cool. The print. I love this. Yeah. Anyway, and that was our swag that we've got so far. That was the pre-ordered swag from when we bought tickets.
So we're in, we have badges, we have t-shirts.
Let's go check out the show floor. I know it closes really soon, but I want to look at the Hot Toys booth. I think is the booth that has, well, from what I read online, it's a 3-hour wait, which obviously isn't going to happen if the con closes in 2 hours, but they have a talking Jar Jar doll that I want so bad. So definitely I will be standing in line for that tomorrow, but let's go check it out now. Maybe I'll see it and just be like, ew, that's horrible.
Everything is Star Wars.
What? Where's the Harry Potter stuff?
I thought this was a Harry Potter convention.
Welcome to Star Wars Celebration.
Thank you.
All right, we made it. We're in.
We are in. It took us a while to find the entrance. We had to go outside, go around, go through some food trucks.
Very confusing, but I can imagine that when you've got all the throngs of people trying to get in at once, having it be outside can regulate the flow a bit better, I'm assuming. So anyway, we've got a couple of hours left to check out things before they shut it down, and day one of Star Wars Celebration in Tokyo.
And Noel's one mission, talking Jar Jar.
Enough.
Misa, love you.
Stop. These lines get longer for special people.
You got it.
Where'd Walter go? Hey, babe. What are you getting?
The box
All of
set.
that?
Yeah.
The box set?
Yeah.
You're insane. That is insane. It's like every single, well, selections from.
Right.
And then what's that?
This is just a print.
Oh. Oh, nice.
And then the bag.
And then a bag, which you need to open. Oh, look at the Death Star socks.
Yeah. See, those are kind of cool because you might be able to see that if you're sitting down.
One guess as to which one I want. So cute! Look at this one. It's so cool. But it's coming soon. The face on that is so good. This is MaFX. That one has seen better days. But these are just taking a nap.
Whoops.
Oh my gosh. Look at that one with the helmet smashed open. So cool. No, you can't see this.
It's a bag?
No, it's not a bag. It's not a bag.
Look at that. Oh.
I love this pillow. This is actually... Look how cool that is. Oh, that mannequin got in a lightsaber accident. Maybe it's because we're in Japan, but like in Chicago, I felt there were a lot of like
Trinket toy booths?
Not toys, but like stuff that people brought from their old. Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, well, these are a lot of like
this is all like new
Japanese, newly produced.
It's actually cool though.
Yeah.
I think it's better. I love the little BB-8. And this is the Yoshitoku booth.
Since 1711.
So it's all the Darth Vader in samurai outfit.
The oldest doll manufacturer in Edo, Tokyo.
I mean, I would love to take some of this home. That one's only 374,000 yen. Oh my gosh, he's so tiny. What would you do with that? No, really, what would you do with that?
I don't know.
It's that tiny gold Grogu. Why did I already say kimono? What was I thinking? So I think this is the fan area. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
I really like that small short car. Oh, does it?
Yeah. Red rhinestones. See it?
Red. Oh. Yeah. The Audio Technica version. We are in line for the Andor Panel celebration stage. So it is 8 in the morning, 2 hours before. Oh, hold on a second. So it's 8 in the morning. We're in line for the Andor Panel celebration, which is still 2 hours away. But the line is crazy. Everybody is super excited. So this is going to be incredible once we get in there.
Hopefully. I'm sure it will be. I'm bummed because this is the only panel we got into, because we didn't know we could select a bunch of panels at once.
We were very focused on getting this one.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the one we wanted, and we made sure we got into this, but we probably could have gotten into the other ones as well.
Yeah.
Oh well. Except for the Ahsoka one,
We
because
can't.
that's today too.
You can only do one panel per day, and they have Ahsoka and Andor on the same day. So you had to pick and choose which one.
We should have done one on each.
What? We talked about that.
I know, but I don't want to sit through a whole panel without you.
Aww.
Okay, so I just saw a guy walk by in full Darth Maul makeup at 8:18 in the morning, so major props to him for his dedication for getting up so early to do that.
Hey, on program! Get up here! All right, here we go.
One way out! One way out!
They just keep coming. This was, Atomic Blonde, this was a horrible idea. I thought there were like 10 people here.
Oh no.
Well, it doesn't hurt that it's probably like the most comfortable thing they own.
Right?
So, what's your name? Jason. How many people are up here right now? About 120. That's not what we agreed to. He's slow walking up the stairs.
We're doing movies. This is my favorite.
Asbestos the dust.
Women.
Why did I sign up for this?
Why are you going the longest way possible?
You know, there's 120,000
35 countries represented today in this room. That's what Star Wars means, you know. So thank you all for coming. It's beautiful to be part of this, you know. We obviously love the idea of going back to Cassian, but now knowing that it matters so much to you, that Andor has an audience that you're expecting, these 2.5 years have been, you know, just a bless for all of us working in something you guys care about. So thank you so much.
Did you ever think that was going to happen?
Did you ever? Oh, think it was going to happen. I always held out hope, you know. Hope. It's such an important part of the show. I really wanted it to happen. I did for a time hold out for my own spin-off, K Too Fast, K Too Furious.
Okay, so we went a little crazy and we got basically one of everything that they had left, so we could try it and we can show you what kind of food that they had at Celebration. I also got this cool Mace Windu sesame milkshake. It's very gothy, it's black. Oh, that's really good.
Got a iced coffee, Kylo Ren iced coffee. I'm sure it's just iced coffee.
It looks just like iced coffee.
You ever have one of those moments when you're so hungry and you look at the menu like, I want all of it? Yeah.
That
we kind of
literally
did that.
happened. Okay, so first up we have Wagyu speeder skewers. Oh look, it totally looks like a speeder with the seat in the back and then the lawn.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Kind of a little tough. I mean,
this is convention food, so
I was just gonna say.
not going to be like a gourmet meal here. Okay, so next up we have Grogu's Delight.
I get it.
It's pretty adorable.
Looks like a frog.
It does look like a frog. Tastes chickeny. It's not as good as that Lawson's was last night.
That is 100% for sure.
Yeah. Okay, the other part of the chicken, that's actually really
Or
good.
the frog.
Or the frog. Sorry. That's really good. I like the flavor on that. You can't eat that one. You know? Because that's the Jar Jar men. With all the hate you have on Jar Jar. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
That's really good, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. This is my favorite.
I need to get in on some of this Jar Jar men before Walter eats it all. It's good that it's not burn your face spicy like a lot of Tauntaun men is, but that was really good.
Yeah. I like
That's why the line was so long.
I like the sauce on that.
Okay, so this is the one I'm most excited about, and this is the Wookiee Yakisoba. Oh my god.
That's amazing. I get it.
So awesome.
I so get it.
It's so good. I'm sorry, Chewie. I don't know which one I like better.
Yeah, you do. It's the other one.
I think I like the other one. Sorry, Chewie. Again, this is our last savory dish, and then we're going to move on to dessert. But this is, it's a trap, takoyaki.
Octopus balls.
Octopus balls.
What do you think that is? What is that? Is that
I
like
think it's a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Cut to look like
Yeah.
Oh, octopus.
Squid man. The calamari.
Ooh, Mon calamari.
Yeah. No jokes.
One.
No.
Oh, the
3 hours later.
don't do it in one. Oh. I still haven't made up my mind whether I'm a fan of takoyaki or not. It's like super creamy in the middle. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. Not a big fan of the octopus balls. Kind of weird. I mean, the sauce. There was something like sour about the sauce, and then
I don't know if it was the sauce. I don't know. There was something on the outside of it that was kind of bitter.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to dessert.
We have the droids Monica. So each droid is a different flavor.
Got a BB-8, a C-3PO, and an R2. Hello.
Oh, hello. Okay. Let's try a bite of this. All I can taste is octopus.
C-3PO with the golden inside. All right, next droid.
The same but slightly different.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
That one's
R2,
way different.
R2 Bluetooth.
Sorry, R2. Oh, not a fan of R2. Oh, it's like toothpaste. It's like kids' toothpaste. It's like weird and kind of fruity flavor. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
And last but not least
Is the Tatooine Warabi Mochi.
it looks like Tatooine. It's pretty
Right?
amazing.
Special thing. I'm taking yellow because it matches my outfit.
Okay.
But it seems kind of a thing that in Japan you eat mochi with little skewer things. And then it also has this sauce. I'm
Yeah, do it.
not convinced it's not soy sauce. Try a little bit of that. Oh, it's like syrup. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know about the syrup thing, but I like the mochi. But
What does the syrup taste like?
it's sweet. Sweet. But all right.
Like the chopper.
Silver, yeah.
Trying to make it to the live stage to see a little bit of the Ahsoka panel through the streaming. I'm sure it's going to be really crowded though, but we'll see.
You could hear part of the panel from one of the overflow stage, from outside the overflow stage, but we can't actually see anything. It's kind of dumb that they curtain that. I guess they need to green light.
Yeah. Thank you.
He makes a blaster sound.
Welcome to the stage, Tony Gilroy, Genevieve O'Reilly, and Adria Arjona.
I mean, this is the down payment on our show. Everybody here is an investor in this show. I mean, really. You are the reason that the show gets made.
Okay, so we are halfway through day 2 of the convention. It is almost 2 o'clock, and we decided to come back to the room for a little break on our feet, some much needed sit time. They brought some of the Andor people to the main stage, the Celebration live stage.
Yeah.
That's just kind of in the middle of the hall, and they had Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
I always want to call her Mon Mothra, and especially because we're in Japan.
Right.
But
Mon Mothma.
and then
Bix.
And then the writer.
The creator of the show.
Yeah. So they did just a little kind of Q&A. They talked about costumes, which of course for me is a big thing.
Yeah. The thing that I love most about the panel this morning and hearing them talk this afternoon is like they are just enamored and blown away with the reception the show has gotten and how people have wrapped their arms around it, and it's a thing. They really created something special, I believe, and it gets sent back to them when they see the people show up at the panel at 6 a.m. lining up for it. I was actually almost crying during the panel. There were moments where I'm like, I had to had those like shaky moments because you could just see how emotional they were by the response and the love. And what did Tony say at the very end? It's about community. The show is about community.
So I got a little verklempt when the episode started. So we got to watch the very first episode of the new season of Andor. And as soon as that started, I totally got a little choked up.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was such a good episode, but it was just, a little taste of what's to come.
3 episodes every week, 12 episodes total, and every week is going to represent a year between when season 1 ended and when Rogue One starts. So that's a 4-year period, and every week has a 3-episode year to bring us up to the points of Rogue One. So it's going to be fascinating to watch it progress like that. It's like every week is like a new Star Wars movie, basically. Then you get to the events right at Rogue One, and then they say, you have to watch Rogue One again because it'll be like watching a new movie with the information that you get from watching the series, which I completely get. And Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars. And so I am super excited about all of this.
So I think the takeaway from this is that if you want to see a panel, you have to be in line probably at least an hour before.
Yeah.
Even for the smaller panels, maybe not an hour, maybe like half an hour before. But you can't just go when the panel starts and expect to get in.
Can be in this is because he's relative to her story. But I'm very careful in what I'm doing that I'm not, changing or adjusting anything that George did.
All the fans. And we couldn't promote the first season. You were there at, premieres around the world. We didn't even get told about it. I watched it on spring up on social media. It's because of you that we get to have this second season. And you all recognize and know that a title, it's not about a title. You don't need the title to be a Jedi. I am no Jedi. You are a Jedi in how you choose to be. And all of you live it every single day. And it's been so beautiful being here just before we start filming a week from now and having this energy. I'm going to bring it back to the whole crew and the cast when we start next week. Just, it's so interesting, actually being able to experience it firsthand. I remember being at a con many years ago and Carrie Fisher was there. And it was so beautiful because it was like this whole group of people and we all wrapped for the night. All the booths were shutting down and she was sitting in this chair with fans wrapped still around the entire area, auditorium. And she stayed there with her little dog on her lap, signing for everybody. And I remember just it was so palpable to everyone. As we were walking around, we kept saying there's nothing like a family of Star Wars. And this energy and the beauty, it was just so beautiful. And I'll just, for me, I couldn't have ever imagined that in some way, shape, or form, Princess Leia and I would fangirl over each other and have the same moment. But I saw her later that night and I talked to her about it. And she kind of was like with her dog and kind of like, okay, you know, I'm tired, you know? And I was like, cool, you know, and I walked away and I went to leave her alone. And I'll never forget this moment. My uncle's a comic book artist and we were together and he was inside the hotel. And as I walked through, he was standing inside and his eyes got really big. And I turned around and she came running back in and was like, my assistant just told me who you were and reminded me of like this project that I loved you in. And she just started like gushing and I remember I started tearing up and just going, this is not the way this is supposed to go. This is just, the adulation is all for you. And I could never, watching Hayden on the big screen, meeting her, getting to work with Mark Hamill, like there's just so many moments that are some of the most precious moments I've ever had in my career. And now as a fan, because I wouldn't be doing this character if it wasn't for the fans. Boss Logic did a picture of me as a fan cast. All of you guys posted it, he saw it. I ended up getting the cast, like it just, there's so much about it. When we couldn't promote this show, you promoted it and made it possible for us to have our second season. You bring this world to life every single day. You live it and breathe it. It is not just a fantasy, it is a way of life. And I really, really appreciate the passion and love that you bring to it because that is what inspires us every single day on set. So,
It's going to be very intense. We've been building this up for years, and it's so special to finally get the chance to bring it all to fruition. I can't wait to see how people are going to react because it's been a journey for us too, and it's been so special. Absolutely.
The day job comes in very handy, so as a doctor, I was like, you know, should we put a little bit of a medical emergency into the chaos of the ending? And the answer is yes, I will be doing that. Also, you know, being sort of a biology nerd, I get to play around with Mon Calamari biological sort of background, and so I have a little bit of a horror moment with a Mon Calamari and water and maybe some Nile being pulled into the water, so it's going to be great.
And over 1,100 members worldwide is that we have seen a massive increase in our relationship there.
Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Awesome, thank you. Oh, this is so cool.
So our mission is to promote multi-generational appreciation.
Part of what we call internally as the Super 7 groups, which is the 7 clubs we're going to get into a little bit later. We have multi costumes that carry over on the canon side.
Star Wars IP is loaned to us graciously by Lucasfilm and Disney. for all the good that we do and wonder we bring to people's lives. Legion members must never use our costumes for IP for personal reasons or gain. That Jen takes me in here to her park. So essentially, so that's
it. I would have never chosen to live in Nashville. There's a picture in this one.
Congratulations, you are the rescue.
Oh, we saw these guys on parade.
Yeah. Chopper! Best. That is awesome.
When you put in
So cute. So it is the end of day 2 of the convention. We only have one more day left. Thank goodness, because I don't know if my legs can handle.
Yeah, your feet have been pretty tragic for the past 3 days.
Super tragic.
We kind of figured we would have to do this, but I walked a mile to a mall and bought a suitcase because we bought so much stuff that we can't bring it home. So then got the suitcase, filled it with stuff, went to dinner here at the hotel. Noelle found a teppanyaki place.
Teppanyaki.
Yeah, it's like a hibachi table, like Benihana, but
they didn't do tricks.
No show. Basically, you sit at these little booths, two-person booths, little side-by-side things, and one guy in front of you fixes the stuff and just doles it out. There's no show, but it was amazing. That was really good.
It was so good. I'm so full still. And then after that,
we just kind of hung in the lobby of the hotel because there's no real like central bar or lounge. You kind of go to Lawson or whatever place and grab a beer from the cooler, and then you hang out. And so we met Trevor from the Alberta, Canada garrison of the 501st.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out he is part of our favorite fan site at the convention, which was the ramen shop, which gave us these chopsticks that were amazing. Great day at convention, day number 2. So now one more day to go. Vision panel in the morning, and then merch store. Those are really the 2 big things tomorrow. And then halcyon meetup with a big photo at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So those are the 3 things on our schedule for tomorrow, and lots of stuff in between. But Star Wars 2025 Tokyo has been pretty amazing.
It has been, like, beats my expectations, actually.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
All right, day 3 begins with the Visions panel. Look at season 3. I'm going to the celebration stage where it's happening live, and then, well, go to the streaming stage, Twin Suns, where she can watch it, and then we're going to meet back up and compare what the experiences were like. Day 3, Star Wars Celebration, Japan. Here we go. Find this one as a vision. Not going to yesterday for you. It's like much smaller.
Is this para before?
For the lightsaber duel with the Twin Sun stage, take it away. Go. This is why we took them away from the children at the kids stage. It's why we have them. This is a huge crowd. It is. This is a lot of Star Wars Visions fans.
Lightning Darth Jar Jar. Can you imagine? It's amazing.
Force lightning in Fortnite.
Force, we should call it Force Lightning Night.
You're gonna be able to be Sheev Palpatine in Fortnite.
That's right, Sheev Palpatine.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, and there'll be more surprises build up each week. Epic in-game narrative-based live events, 2 brand new Star Wars spin-on fan favorites, Fortnite original characters, live narrative, end event, and mashup characters.
Yes. So we've got, first of all, we've got Jedi Eevee.
Jedi Eevee.
Sith Eevee.
Yes, Apprentice Eevee and Sith Eevee.
That's amazing.
As a mashup character.
Looks good, looks good. And then, there's one more character, isn't there? I can't remember who it was. Is there any? Do you remember?
I think we might need a little help.
We were supposed to have it on the card.
I think we might need a little help remembering.
Oh yeah.
The mashup characters.
Can we bring out the mashup character, please?
Who is the mashup character? Here they come.
Oh! It's Wookiee Cuddle Team Leader!
That's who it is, Wookiee Cuddle Team Leader!
We don't have Slave Leia at the Hasbro Vintage Collection. What would they all be standing in line for?
Wow. These are all the banners of the badge prints. stuff is so cool. Ooh, that's cool. Grogu Taiyaki pan. That's not something you're gonna find in the US. Actually, this is what I was looking for. Oh my god, Ewok bags. So we are now taking a look at the art show. This is, I feel like a pretty small.
It's really small. I'm surprised.
Artist area. Yeah, I would think there'd be more, but I guess maybe getting people to fly to Japan is probably difficult.
You think that there's plenty of Japanese artists? I mean, there's so much great artwork that comes out of here. You think of manga and anime and
yeah,
just. Oh. But this is what there is, so let's take a stroll around and see what fan art there is.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, that one is cool.
So yeah, that was it. That was super small.
Yeah.
I guess I'm used to going at like comic conventions where it's just like
rows and rows and rows
rows.
of artists doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably like 20 people here.
Yeah.
Even that.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
They're really great.
The
There's some
art's
really
amazing.
great art. Super impressed.
Nubs?
You're too old.
I am too old. Story of my life.
All the artwork the kids have made over the weekend.
One nice thing about the Star Wars conventions is they always have a kids corner.
Yeah.
Even Comic-Cons, I think, usually will have a Star Wars like kids corner, but I think that's great. Get the younger generation hooked.
This is a big space. It gives them also something to do while,
Their parents are standing in line for 20 hours trying to meet Hayden Christensen.
Right, exactly.
And then getting denied. Wah, wah, wah. I think my new calling in life is I'm going to be one of those people that just comes to Celebration and buys all the shit and then resells it for like 5 times markup.
You hate those people.
I know. If you can't beat them, you might as well join them, right?
I guess. Biffs.
So, Star Wars Celebration will return in 2027, where we will all gather to also celebrate the first 50 years of the franchise. And we'll be doing it in Los Angeles, California at the LA Convention Center, April 1st through 4th. We hope to see you there. Thank you, Japan, for your hospitality. And of course, may the Force be with you always.
Thank you. Okay, so closing ceremonies just happened, and now it's the last mad dash rush of trying to buy merch. Vendors are...
They want to get rid of all of their stuff, so actually
Yeah.
you can get some good deals if you walk around right now.
There were some really cool jackets that were like 50% off, but I don't know. I would never wear one of those satin jackets. But, I mean, if you wanted one, then there they are. Oh, and this
Turn around,
guy...
turn around.
Do you want me to turn around, or you just...
Yeah.
It's so good.
That guy won the cosplay contest.
Yeah. And you can see why that outfit was amazing. Every time he walks by, I'm like, ooh, look at that. It's so cool.
Although he was hobbling.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all hobbling at this point.
3 days of convention right there, and
Oh, my feet.
that walk.
I'm not gonna lie. I really like the little Ewok, little hoodie things.
Little nub nub.
Yeah.
Nub nub.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the back.
Nub nub.
I think Hot Toys has been completely cleared out.
Probably pretty close.
They're still standing out there with the brochures.
So they made the big announcement.
Yeah.
Star Wars Celebration returns in
20
2 years, 2027.
In, drumroll please, LA.
Yeah.
And
Not quite as exotic of a location as Tokyo, but
I was hoping like Australia or something,
the
but
cool thing is that they're going to do it to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the entire franchise from when A New Hope, originally just called Star Wars,
oh my
was
god,
released.
I just realized I'm gonna be 50.
Yes, look at that. So for your 50th
I don't like
birthday,
that.
I'm going to take you to Star Wars Celebration in Los
Great.
Angeles.
Great.
Hey, it'll be a nice celebration just because I think it is such a big deal.
Well, and it's nice because, I mean, LA is like, you know, our hood. Not really,
yeah.
but Chicago is. But
It's America.
we go to LA enough
the
to
United
where
States,
it's like,
our hood.
well, we can see our friends and stuff
And we
too.
have friends.
And we can go to Disney.
So all right, so like we're gonna take one last spin around and we'll see what.
Literally. Woo! Spin around, spin around. Okay.
Not literally.
Literally. I just literally.
You did.
I did. That's why I said literally. Okay, all I'm going to say is LA. We're going to try to buy those Jedi passes because
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
the standing and waiting for like 2 hours for entrance into the panels totally sucks.
And not getting the merch you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like,
totally makes it worthwhile.
they are closing.
They're trying to close, yeah.
Oh, it is closed. And there's still lines for the autographs.
To the very bitter end.
I mean, yeah, those poor people are going to be signing probably till 6. Really big.
Oh, that's
It's Blade.
That's the Ronin. That's
It's from Visions. It's so cool. And that guy's never going to be able to leave.
Starcruiser people are
Star Wars Celebration Weekend ended with a galactic Starcruiser Meetup. We were so lucky to have visited 3 times. We made so many friends on those journeys. It was great to visit with fellow Starcruisers from around the globe. A perfect way to end Star Wars Celebration 2025 in Tokyo. We hope you enjoyed watching our experience. Like and subscribe so we can continue to share our adventures. And now, time to start planning for Celebration 2027 in LA. Tabuite.